is I, Pinky Lovett, and my brother Clash Plays, here with another terrifyingly spooky video. Skeletons and shivers down your spine. I don't know the lyrics. Today, we'll be telling some spooky tales.
That is her own writing. She's a good writer.
Shut
up, cat!
Shut
the fuck up! Shut up! God. Wait, shush. Listen.
Tis the archive. The first story shall I be reading. It's called Deadly Waters.
Can you guys see me? Or not? Do you got a date? Or not? Do you got a date?
It's kind of scary here. That's right. It's called Deadly Waters. Let us begin. Mom, it's hot out. I know my complaining will get me nowhere, but when you suddenly move from cool Ohio to hellishly hot Arizona, you can complain a little. I know, dear. I never said it wasn't going to take some getting used to. But try to make the most of it. Our house now has a clean pool. Why don't you put it to good use? Sighing, I went inside to make a change. I didn't want to admit it, but the house we bought gave me the absolute creeps. So did his pool. I shook my head after putting my hair up. Silly Tara, you're making mountains out of molehills again. I grabbed my towel and went to the pool. The cool water felt nice on my heated skin. I started off by doing some laps, then just floated for a while. I'm not sure how much time had passed when I felt it. Something brushing against my leg. Startled, I looked to find nothing was there. I figured my imagination was playing tricks on me, because of the unease I felt at the house. So I quickly dismissed it and returned to my relaxing time. A few moments passed before I felt it again. This time a slimy hand grasped my ankle. I screamed out so loud my mom thought I was drowning, so she ran out to check, only to find me screaming at nothing. That's right. Nothing. As soon as my mom came out to check on me, it let go of my ankle and disappeared. Aria, what's gone into you, girl? My mother looked at me like I was the creature you'd see at the zoo. Sorry. I just saw a wasp is all. Chuckling nervously, I smiled at my mom. She rolled her eyes and walked away. As soon as she was out of sight, I dashed out of the pool and into the house. There was no way I was going back in there again. The next afternoon, I was asked to teach a little girl in my neighborhood how to swim. In our pool. I stood out of the pool and gave the girl verbal instructions on how to do the strokes in the shallow end. But things weren't destined to go as I hoped they would. My chest filled with dread as I watched her slowly swim into the deeper end. Let's swim down here. Let's swim down here together, Miss Aria. I'm not sure you're ready to swim that deep, Melody. She gave me the cutest little pout and we started to swim back to the shallow end. Okay, but next time you're going to... Ah! Melody started to flail about with a terrified look on her face. Help! It's got me, Miss Aria. I was scared, but I was also damned if I was going to let this thing kill a little girl. I took a dive into the deep end and swam closer to her. Shut the fuck up, cat! Please. I'll save you. Just keep your head above the water. However, what I saw next completely chilled me to the bone. Her face was twisted into a menacing grin. Her eyes had turned black and an evil laugh sounded from her lips. You'll save me. But who will save you, I wonder? Just then, the thing grasped my leg and tried to pull me under the water. I fought to keep my head above the surface, but the evil little girl was suddenly beside my head. Looks like you can't keep your head above the water. With that, she forced me under. Out of breath, I struggled to get to the surface, but whatever she was strong, and I couldn't get up. Having exhausted all of my air, I died. I could only hope that when my mother found me, she wouldn't think it was her fault.
Wait.
That she would never get into the pool.
Wait, if it died, then how did it finish the story?
Shut up! Don't be such a critic.
Alrighty. I don't have any stories written. I'm not going to read any hers. I write my own, and I don't have anything to read off, so it gets messed up. I'm sorry. I'm not the best storyteller. So, we have a cat. No, what are you doing? Why the fuck do I lift my nose black? Okay. Alrighty, what's scary nowadays? Trump. What was a man named Donald Trump? Ah! No! I'm just kidding. Alrighty. Right here. I don't Let me read you. Wait, one second. Let me read her story. Ignore the first one. That's not really stupid. Was it that one? Or that one I did? Oh, the king. Yeah. Alrighty. What's this about?
True story. I know, I just read it.
You read it? Or is it yours?
I didn't read it.
It's yours?
Yeah.
Go on. 6 views. Wait a minute. How long is this? Oh my god. Alright, this is a long one. I don't read fast. So. Alright. This is called The True Ghost Story. What's it about?
Just read it.
Just fucking explain on what's it about first.
No, that'll ruin everything.
Just kidding. I've had this blind people. Alright. The fire lit up a small circle on the dark, cold night. The shadows and caps danced along the trees, all of our faces, each holding a secret of their own. So, who is gonna go first? Jessica's voice came out. Excuse me. The voice came out nervous as she shuddered through her sentence. Though the fear or the cold, I didn't know. Wait, what the fuck? I'm gonna show a sentence. Though the fear or the cold, I didn't know. Why don't you go first, Gingy? I suggested to our red-headed friend David, even though his night was my idea. I didn't want to be first. Oh hell no, Jonathan. You go first, you gaby. What? You gaby one?
Yeah, gaby.
I can't see it. You're gaby. He passed the chance to our furry gay friend Jonathan. Fine, the longer we sit here in the colder it gets. So I'll start, he said, slightly annoyed but jokingly. The night was our favorite out of the year, Halloween. I suggested to celebrate, we go into the mountains and play a twisted version of the game, 100 Ghost Stories. I never imagined that the result of my idea would be so catastrophic. As the night wore on, each took turns telling our ghost stories. Some were funny, some gory, and some just plain eerie. When me came to the point where the last story was to be told, the full moon was big and bright in the sky, looking almost red, and our fire was almost burning solidly on embers. It was again my turn to tell a tale. All right, Morgan. Really? Really? Yeah. She puts her name into the story with mine though. You gonna put it?
No, it's not there.
Yes, that's what I thought. Wait, was that? All right, Morgan. It's the last scary story, so make it good and scary, but don't make it too scary. Make it sure there's lots of blood. Lots of blood. Requests were flung at me from my companions before I quieted them down. Hush now, my children of the night. There were giggles. I wanted to make them laugh before I terrified them for months to come. A smirk spread across my face. And now the mistress of horror will begin her tale. The year was 1889, and as night fell upon the Blake household, the two daughters, Sylvia and get the fuck away from me. What the fuck was I? Damn it! Sylvia and Circe Blake sat in their room, playing with each other, listening to the music of the night, when suddenly a scream broke the beautiful music of crickets. The young girls sat frozen with fear that had been their mother's, hadn't it? Panicking, the twins ran through their big house trying to find their father for protection. What they found instead was far worse than either of them could ever imagine. Their mother lay bleeding naked with her limbs chopped off as the girl's father wrapped her lifeless corpse, calling her a whore and a slut for cheating on him with a mayor. Not being able to hold back their cries of horror, the father finally noticed their presence. A sick and twisted smile came across his face as he grabbed the bloody cleaver next to his dead wife. Wait a minute. And walked towards the girls. Crying, they ran from him, but it was enough. He followed and found the sisters As soon as he had them cornered, he did to them what he did to his mother. After he looked at their dead, defiled bodies, he dragged them out into the woods and threw them in the riverbed. Even now, on a night like tonight, you can see their ghosts wandering these woods looking for revenge. With that, I concluded my story and smiled as I looked up upon the horror-stricken faces of my friends. "You are evil," Johnson smiled at me. I loved it. "I think I'm going to be sick." Jessica looked a little green. ... David just sat there, looking disturbed. I started cracking up. I always love these reactions when I tell stories standing up. I poured water on the last burning embers. This concludes our 100 ghost stories. I'm glad you all came tonight. As we were packing up the stacks and such, there was a rustling in the woods. We all froze. "What was that?" Jessica seemed the most scared out of all four of us. "Calm down, Jessica. It's probably just Morgan trying to scare us." It wasn't me. I felt as confused as I looked. What was that noise? What was that noise? We continued to pack up when we heard it again. "Morgan, seriously, quit it. I swear it's not me." I was starting to get scared. I stood up straight and stared into the trees. What I saw next chilled me to the bone. Guys, everyone looked at me, starting. I never yelled, and if I did, it was important. "What is it? What's wrong?" Jessica looked at me, concerned. Before her face went white as a sheet, as did the others. I knew even before I felt the cold, wet hand wrap themselves around me. "Run!" I didn't get to see what happened next because I was pulled into the dark, my screams echoing the night. Wahaha. Is that it? Just one for each of us? No, I don't want to. I got this. Okay, so first off right now, which one of those stories did you like best? What was the name of yours?
It was either Deadly Waters versus The True Ghost Story.
That's the one I told.
The True Ghost Story might have been a little bit scary if it was delivered a little bit better.
I don't know. I don't know how to read that good. I mean, I can read like words and stuff good. I just can't read like.
Now the Mistress of
Which one do you
Horror
mean? Which one do you mean?
is going to read the final story of the video.
The mirror on the fan.
The Mirror on the Vanity.
Did you have any messages on these comments?
How long is this?
Okay.
This is the Mirror on the Vanity. Happy birthday! That was the first thing I heard when I walked through the door. I had almost forgotten. It was my 18th birthday. I thought I had not done anything. I thought they all had too. You guys remembered? My voice was a mix of shock and awe as I looked around the elaborate birthday setup. Of course we did. How could you think I would forget my own daughter's birthday? My mom looked extremely offended, but I could tell she was joking. Now, cake and presents. Fuck yeah! The party lasted for hours, and it was great. The cake was my favorite flavor, vanilla with strawberries, and there were a lot of gifts, but one caught my eye.
Didn't you just have that for your last birthday, vanilla and
No.
strawberry?
No.
Yes, you
It
did.
It was an antique vanity mirror from my bedroom. I love old stuff, so this was perfect for me. Every day since the party, I used the mirror to do my makeup in the morning and to clean my face at night. Everything seemed normal until one night when I came home late from the graduation party. I was taking all of the makeup I had worn off that day and then brushing out my hair when I saw something move behind me. No, it was more like something moved inside the mirror. But that's crazy talk. It was at least 2 in the morning and I was tired, so I dismissed the thought and went to sleep. The next few days went by as always. Occasionally I would see something in the mirror move out of the corner of my eye, but just thought it was my reflection or afraid of the light. Oh, how naive I had been.
Is that it?
No, sorry.
She answered it on accident.
The tablet did a thing. Oh, how naive I had been. I woke up in sweat, frantically looking around in the dark for something, although I don't know what. It felt as if I wasn't alone, and then the temperature in the room must have dropped at least 15 degrees. That's when I saw it. The mirror was the reflection of someone. Quickly, I turned on the light and was shocked to see that the person in the mirror was me. Cautiously, I walked towards the mirror and placed my hand on the glass. Hers mimicked my actions. I scrutinized the girl in the mirror. Surely this couldn't be me. My face came close to the glass along with hers, as I searched for a difference, and just like something out of a horror movie, her face morphed into something terrifying.
What the fuck?
She still looked like me, but now she was covered in blood. A gash ran the length of her neck, and in her hand, she held a knife. Who are you? What are you? My voice came out shaky and scared. The other side, she wrote in blood, "Silly girl, I'm you." Before I knew it, there was a large knife in my hand, and a sick smile on my face. I tried to stop, but I couldn't control myself as I walked into each of my family members' rooms. Their screams filled the house. After I was done, I held the now bloody knife to my own throat. Inside I was crying, begging for her to stop. On the outside, I still had that twisted smile, even as I cut into myself. News. The murder-suicide of a local family was found by concerned neighbors early yesterday morning. It appears that the daughter, 18-year-old Rasha Snow, killed her parents and her younger twin brothers. The police are investigating any leads on what happened. Please call if any leads. A few years later. Mom, why did we have to move here? It'll be a nice change for once. And look at what I found in the attic. The girl smiled with delight when she saw what her mother had set on the floor. Oh! What a lovely mirror.
That's creepy as fuck. That's actually one of the creepiest ones. I'm not joking. That's actually a very fucking creepy ass one. And if you ever do them, are knocked the fuck out. You feel like fucking dying.
And so,
Wait. Now, this is the time. We're about to show you guys the scariest, most terrifying thing that you've ever seen in the entire world. What are you saying?
and so,
No?
this
No.
completes our scary story video. Please comment in the description below which one you like the best. I'm always welcome to comments and practical criticism since I am a writer. And let me know if you guys would like to hear more.
Like and subscribe for this video. I really don't care. I can't rap for shit, yo.
Please like, comment, and subscribe to me, Pinky Love It, and to him. I hope you guys...
And Donald Trump!
No. Don't like him, because don't like, comment, or subscribe to Donald Trump.
Hillary?
That's not Hillary Clinton.
Dog?
Don't stop it.
Pig?
No. Stop.
No pig, you got it.
Thank you for watching. Bye!
Boy.